another episode of Aftershock Plays Rebel Galaxyoutlaw. In the last episode, we left off with obtaining the jump drive and going to drop off the package. So now we'll see what happens once we make the transaction and finish off dropping off our package of goods.
Juno, so wonderful to see you. My assistant tells me the package was delivered to our warehouse. I hope the ship is meeting your needs.
Well, it got me to Nevada. Thanks again, Orzu.
I trust things went smoothly. No bumps in the road.
As Richard said, all's well that ends well, I guess.
Good, good. It does my heart's good to observe you in the flesh again. The years have been kind. You haven't aged a day.
Orzu, you old smoothie. Come on, what's up? More to the point, what was in that package?
Oh, just a thumb on the scale, as it were. The hospitality business here in Nevada is, well, let's say it is competitive. Some unsavory elements are taking liberties, and I'd like to curtail that. That package contains some equipment that I think may keep them in their own corner.
Well, best of luck with that. So, not to sound ungrateful, but my request?
Ah, yes, the information you asked for. I did a bit of digging, and while I came up empty on your man's location, I do have a lead on how to find him.
Go on.
There's a bounty hunter, goes by the name of Satchel. He operates out of the New Mexico system and is a known associate. That's not to say they're friends, but he's had recent contact and can probably set you on the right path.
Whereabouts in New Mexico am I looking?
I believe he favors the cantina on Hobbs. I certainly hope he can assist you.
Thanks, Orzu. I appreciate it.
Oh, and Juno, do stop by later. Now that you're back on the board again, it would be wonderful to catch up further when you're no longer indisposed.
Looks like we're gonna be doing some more jumping.
Destination reached. Destination reached.
hate these jumps.
Autopilot disengaged by distress signal.
This ain't gonna go well for you.
Destination reached.
This was a bad idea.
Mayday, mayday. Requesting help from anybody in the area.
Target destroyed.
Oh man, that just never gets old.
Get down.
Craft inbound.
Hell with this!
That's a kill.
Damn, I beat the shit. Gotcha. Just passing through.
All smooth on my end.
Destination reached. Destination reached.
Requesting landing clearance. You, Satchel? A friend of mine told me to look you up. Said you'd be able to help me find someone I've got a particular interest in.
Well, friend? I don't usually get a lot of referrals. Well, work is work, I suppose. So, the particular interest?
Goes by the name of Ruth, or Ruthless sometimes. You know him?
I know him by reputation, and we've crossed paths a few times. What is the nature of this interest?
Honestly, that's my business for now.
Well, I do have some resources I can call on to locate Mr. Ruth. However, I'm in the middle of another task at present.
What would it take to get you to drop that task?
Nothing, I'm afraid. I'm a great believer in finishing what I start. Tenacity is my watchword. However, if you were to assist, we might speed things along.
What kind of assistance are we talking about?
Well, Miss Markev, nothing that would be outside your areas of expertise.
I don't remember telling you my name.
Miss Markev, I have been around for a long time, and I have an infallible memory. I certainly remember hearing about you. At any rate, I've a troublesome bounty to collect. He's been skipping systems, and a second pair of hands would make it easier to corner him.
What's the handle?
Sandar the Trues, a small-time skag dealer, but slippery. I'll send a profile to your pad. What say we meet at the jump gate to Louisiana and pursue him together?
And then you'll point me to Ruth?
I'll do my utmost. That's all I can guarantee.
See you in space, then.
Destination reached. Craft entering the area.
Ah, Miss Markev, I appreciate your punctuality.
That's me, punctual. So, how are we doing this?
I typically track my marks by hacking jump gates in the relevant regions and siphoning identification codes. I have a vast library of IDs from suspect individuals. When my mark passes through the system, I receive notification and intercept.
Okay, that sounds easy. Why do you need me?
Sandar is a particularly cunning mark. He has installed a signature spoofer which cycles his identifications. It defeats my standard method. I have developed a system which can backtrace a spoofed ID and intuit a connection, but it is not infallible. I cannot be everywhere at once, so I require a partner to cover multiple gates.
Let's get on it then. Where should I be waiting, and what sort of ship is he flying?
It's likely he will pass through the cluster of systems around the Merlin system. Juarez or Thibodeau, perhaps. You should watch the gate to Juarez in Merlin. I'll patrol the other gates. He favors a modified Sandhawk. Be wary. I am broadcasting a code sequence for his likely ID cycle. Contact me if you see him.
Roger, I'm off.
Craft inbound.
Dodge Patrol here. We are initiating a contraband scan. Do not deviate from your flight path. Contraband scan reveals illegal cargo. Local units, engage.
Wanted level
Look
increased.
what we got here. A couple of assholes.
Missile
Hey, I'm
inbound.
dumping the contraband now. I don't want any trouble.
Consider this a warning. Don't step out of line again.
Aft shields
Looks like that
down.
just about does it.
Destination reached. Destination reached.
That always gives me such a splitting headache. This was a bad idea.
Missile inbound. Craft entering the area.
Slow away.
Autopilot disengaged by distress signal. Destination reached.
Well, this is exciting. Might as well get a little shut-eye.
Craft inbound.
Shit, is that him? Looks like a Sandhawk, all right. Let's see here. Yeah, that's a potential ID match. Satchel, looks like I got a bite. What do you want me to do with this guy?
I'm coming to join you, but you must not let Sandar leave the area. Disable his craft if you must, or stall for time. On my way.
Well, hello there. A little bird told me you'd be flying through here. Sandar, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, friend. You must have me confused with someone else. We Greel all look alike, I'm told. Just a humble merchant going about my business.
A humble merchant, eh? That's a funny choice for a merchant vessel.
Wanted level cleared.
Not at all. I deal in merchandise with a short shelf life. Time is of the essence. And speaking of which, I really must be on my way.
I'm afraid not, pal. I'm gonna need you to stick around a while longer.
That's quite impossible. You really should learn to keep your oddly shaped nose out of other creatures' business.
Hostile
Just
craft
what I
inbound.
needed. A gaggle of shitheads. Well, those are some mighty well-armed escorts you have there. Grain and textiles really hot these days.
Missile inbound.
I really do object to being persecuted in this way. It's not neighborly at all.
Wanted level increased. Destination reached. Autopilot disengaged by distress signal. Destination reached.
Well, this is exciting. Might as well get a little shut-eye.
Craft inbound.
Shit, is that him? Looks like a Sandhawk, all right. Let's see here. Yeah, that's a potential ID match. Satchel, looks like I got a bite. What do you want me to do with this guy?
I'm coming to join you, but you must not let Sandar leave the area. Disable his craft if you must, or stall for time. On my way.
Well, hello there. A little bird told me you'd be flying through here. Sandar, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, friend. You must have me confused with someone else. We Greel all look alike, I'm told. Just a humble merchant going about my business.
A humble merchant, eh? That's a funny choice for a merchant vessel.
Not at all. I deal in merchandise with a short shelf life. Time is of the essence. And speaking of which, I really must be on my way.
I'm afraid not, pal. I'm gonna need you to stick around a while longer.
That's quite impossible. You really should learn to keep your oddly shaped nose out of other creatures' business.
Hostile
Look
craft
what we
entering
got
the
here.
area.
Well, those are some mighty well-armed escorts you have there. Grain and textiles really hot these days.
Aft shields
Got some time
down.
to do a favor for a friend?
Missile
Well,
inbound.
hello there, Juno. Why, yes, I suppose I can scoot on over and lend a hand. What are friends for?
Thanks for joining me on another Let's Play episode, and be sure to stay tuned in for more fun in the future.